Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the June Keys Penguin Habitat. My name is Susan, and you may notice that we are going to do some diving. Not me, those guys. They are going to be basically cleaning the acrylic, or what looks like glass, at the very front of our exhibit. We get a lot of algae that grows on this exhibit. If any of you have been out in the ocean, when you first get in, there's a lot of the green, hairy stuff because the sunlight is giving it nutrients, and just like grass grows on your lawn, it grows in the water as well. So the thing is out in the ocean, there's a lot of critters and lots of things that eat that algae and plow through that algae and help get rid of it. And in this one, we don't. Yeah, the penguins do not eat algae, they eat fish. And so what these divers are going to go in and do is basically get the algae off of the acrylic, or again, what looks like glass at the very front, and make it clean so you guys can look at our penguins in their beautiful feather conditions. Now, some of them may be looking a little raggedy, I'll put it that way. They're going to be going through their catastrophic molt here. We've already had one, and he is... I don't see him. Oh, he's over there, kind of swimming almost by himself. Right here, that's Gats. He is the youngest penguin in this exhibit currently, and therefore he was the first to molt. And then they kind of go in age and order to the oldest. What her name is Whatever. That's her actual name is Whatever. And she will be molting last. So again, these divers are going to go in, they kind of go through a safety check, they make sure everything is good to go, they're going to make sure that they have a plan in place. We take diving very, very seriously here at the aquarium. We have to go through classes, we have to be first aid certified and rescue certified, so there's a lot of things to become a diver here at the aquarium. But these two gentlemen, not only are they divers, but they volunteer. So these are our volunteer divers. If any of you are divers and you think, you know what, that'd be really cool to dive with all these different animals, I encourage you to apply. You can apply online, and basically down at the very bottom of our page, it'll say volunteers. Click on that and it'll tell you for what areas we're accepting applications. But we have our divers come in. A lot of times it can be uneven territory, as you see this gentleman making sure he is nice and safe going down those slippery rocks. Sometimes we look a little ungraceful on land, kind of like penguins looking a little ungraceful on land. But once we get in, it is smooth sailing because all the gear is definitely more buoyant in the water, and it's much easier to move around with all of this gear that we need to breathe. So again, for those who just are arriving, welcome. He just signaled that everything was okay, all of his gear is working well. Even if it's in a shallow pool like this, or in our deeper pools, or out in the middle of the ocean, there are safety signs that our divers and divers around the world actually use to say everything is okay. There's signs underwater that are very helpful to distinguish different things about your air pressure, how much air you have, if your equipment's working correctly, what animals you've seen. So again, we take this very, very seriously. Not only do they have the tanks on their back, but they also have a can of spare air. Even though basically they could just pop up right here and breathe air, there may be something else that goes not so according to plan. So we put all the safety first here at the aquarium. And again, these are our divers in our June Keys Penguin Habitat.